Hello and welcome to Fortress, Alaska. I'm your host Dave, and today we're doing the Henry rifle. This is the Henry Golden Boy 22 long rifle, short, long also, so you can use 22 short, 22 long, and 22 long rifle. I have not seen 22 long for sale on a shelf in decades, but you can still find shorts, and they also work very well in this rifle. So, just as a quick overview of it, as you can see, it has the brass type action, the action cover, and it's a beautiful looking rifle. Black barrel band, or the brass barrel band, typical lever action design. It loads like most common 22s lever action. Pull out the magazine tube, drop the 22 ammo in. It's shaped like a cartridge, so you know how to drop them in. And then when you put in the proper number of rounds, you just push the tube back in over it, and the spring feeds them for you. It's comes standard with iron sights. They're nice iron sights with a brass bead on the front. It's excellent little setup. This rifle is really useful for plinking, small game hunting, and just all around fun. It's quite accurate. I had no problems hitting targets out to 25 yards, which was all I was shooting it with. And realistically for me, that'd be my max hunting range for anything. I'd use this for hunting. You know, rabbits, squirrels, whatever. And I would have no problems, you know, take out a squirrel at 25 yards with this. This particular model has the Octagon Barrel, which is very nice. It's a little heavy for the size of the rifle, but it's still very nice. The one comment I do have about the rifle, the one con I should say, is this brass butt plate. It's beautiful, but it's also slippery. So when I was shouldering it, it would move around on me a bit, not from recoil, but just, you know, as I moved around, it would move around. It really didn't sit well in my shoulder. I really had to snug it in tight, and it felt strange having to snug it at 22 that tight. But that just kept the butt pad from moving around. It wasn't a matter of recoil mitigation. I really don't know what else to tell you, except, like I said, this is the Henry Golden Boy Youth model, which basically has a shorter stock and a shorter barrel for smaller statured peoples. This makes a good rifle for a smaller female, a smaller male, or children. This is actually my 11-year-old daughter's rifle, which she got for her birthday, and she shot quite well with it. It's a very well-made rifle. They are not cheap. The Henry Golden Boy is on the high end for 22 rifles, but it is an excellent lever action, and the craftsmanship is excellent, and it is made in the USA, as all Henry rifles are. The action is extremely smooth. It's one of the smoothest lever actions I have ever used. I think it puts the Browning to shame, really. The Browning 22 is not nearly as nice as action as this is. And I really don't see the fit and finish on the Browning any better than this. So, honestly, I thought this was the better choice. It was her choice. This is the one she really liked, and so this is what she got. I have some video showing me shooting and some video showing the target, so that will be played later on. But please note that I had forgot my tripod, and so I had my 11-year-old helping me with that, so the video is not perfect, but it's a good job. She did a good job of getting video of what we really wanted to see, which is the rifle shooting and how it works. So I hope you enjoy the video, and all I can say is if you have a child or a small statured adult who needs a good 22 rifle, I can highly recommend this rifle. I don't know anywhere else to put it. For a full-size adult, it still works. It's a little small for me, just a little. I mean, I can use this, and I could hunt with this with little troubles. I mean, this would make a nice little rabbit gun for even me. Just a little bit short on the length of pole, but, you know, unless you custom make a rifle, none of them are perfect. So, if you want a really short, handy rifle and you're an adult, this will work real fine. I mean, if you're over 6 foot, it might be getting a little bit short, but you can always put a butt extension on it if you want the shorter barrel, or just get the full-size model for the adult. In fact, I like this so much I'm kind of thinking that I might need a full-size adult one for me. But then again, I have a son too, and he's older and bigger, and he just may need one in the future and doesn't know it yet. But we will see. Anyways, I really don't have any other comments about it. I have the one negative, and that's that butt pad that's awfully slippery, which that could be fixed with the addition of a rubber butt pad for me, or if they just groove it, put some texture or checkering on it, that would be nice. But it is a beautiful rifle. If you like other style of sights, I can recommend Skinner sights, which I use on my Marlins. Skinner sights, you can replace the rear sight, you can replace the front sight, you can get a nice diopter style sight, you can get ladder style sights. So if you want to really outfit your lever action rifle, also check out Skinner sights. I can't link to those things on YouTube, but I'm sure you can figure out how to find them. If you have any more questions about the Henry rifle, you can put them in the comments below, or you could go to the Henry website, which again, I can't put that link in because of YouTube, but you guys can find it. So if you have any questions, let me know. But once again, I'm going to just say this is an excellent little rifle, and I wish I had bought one for myself long ago. But fortunately, I had a daughter who wanted one, so I'm in because I use it too now. So it's going to be a great little pest control rifle, and it'll be a great little hunting rifle, as well as a really fun plinker. And it is really nice. The bluing, I don't know if it can come across. I mean, I'm outside in the evening, so we're not in the sun, but it's really a nice, deep blue. The finishing is wonderful. No tool marks. The brass light material makes for a very beautiful gun. This is definitely a showpiece, and it is walnut stock. So I really don't know what more else to say about it. Check one out, and if you're looking for a lever action 22, I think this is the way to go. Now, Henry also makes plainer, simpler models that are not as expensive, and if you don't want to, spring for the brass fittings and stuff, and the fancy Octagon Barrel, they make a plain tube one with, just like an aluminum receiver. So you can come in substantially cheaper and get just the plain one. But if you want the looks of the Golden Boy, it's a beautiful rifle, and it shoots as well as it looks. So thank you for watching Fortress Alaska. You can check out that video that I'm going to show you of the shooting and the target. And remember, you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Patreon. And please make comments because they help the algorithm. And that's about it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and get out and shoot. It may look beautiful right now here in Alaska, but it's actually down in the 30s again. It actually snowed today, so, and today's April 30th and it snowed. So I still have about 1.5 feet of snow in my yard, but I'm up here on the deck. So anyways, have a nice day and have a good weekend. Enjoy your life and get out and do some shooting.
Go. Alright, it started. Wow. Nice. Wow, you hit in the same hole.
Okay, here we are. This is the Henry rifle we're using. This is the Henry Golden Boy Youth model, which is the smaller model meant for people of a smaller stature or children to use. I'm a full-size adult male, and I can still use it. It's a little small for me, but I still can use it just fine. It's a nice, handy little rifle. And what I really wanted to show here were the swinging targets we were shooting at. Now, couldn't get video of this as I forgot my tripod, and my camera assistant was not quite up to the task of zooming in and getting this with my camera. She's only 11. Anyways, But these targets here were the swinging targets we were shooting at, and at 25 yards I had no problems hitting them. Mostly I just shot at the top one. You can see I was hitting that one. I hit all the bottom ones, but those were really my target. I was just picking that top one time after another. And here it is for size. So that's a 2.5-inch steel plate that I was hitting at 25 yards in iron sights with bulk ammo. So the Henry rifle was more than up to the task. If you do your part, the Henry rifle will do its part. It is an excellent little plinker, and I can highly recommend it.